Yo, it is my last time using my laptop because I got a PC now. So yeah, kinda hype. So let's go. Let's enjoy the time. So first matchup, it's Run Crash versus. Oh, I didn't put the week one. Let me do it right now. Wait. Will it spoil? Wait. Oh, I know what I will do. That didn't work. Okay. Will not be long. I'm just gonna add the stats of week one. Thought I did it earlier, but looks like I haven't. Alright, and schedule. Alright, so I will alright, like this. So we have week one standing. Well, not standing, but result. And here's the standing. So we got Rick and Mike at first, Crep at second, Cherry third, and those three are the three people I hate to face, which is funny. We have some one and no loss, so not that bad. And yeah, so now we're gonna check the matchup. So it's Run Crash versus King. So we're gonna see King side, One Crash side. So here we go. Yo, what's up, King? Next week we're gonna watch your side.
And welcome to week 2 of the MDL League. MDL League of Season 8. Last time, kind of like harsh. We lost first week. Not big available. But honestly,
I don't see no team building, so wait, no, there's no team building. Oh, we didn't check the matchup. So yeah, King teams. Where is King? I know one crash right here. So Terra Greninja with Terra Zelf. Got like a semi-sun. If he had sun, could have been nice. Well, no. I don't say. I'm drunk or what? But yeah, no, never mind. But yeah, Gaijin, the Gaijin Fire Tinkaton, Rillaboom, Raikou, Galarian Weezing, Terrazov, like I said, Umbreon, Skeldridge, and Alucha. Pretty fat team. Against King is on the other side. Yeah, oh. So King team, the Tornadus T, Terra Captain, Petrant, Ishtrin Samurott, Ogerpon, Iron Hands, Arcodon, Mamoswine, Florges. He didn't put Terran Cryogonal. Come on, King. And for a Giraffe. So with that in mind, no hazard remover. So if Tinkaton gets Stealth Rock and Weezing Toxic Spikes, it's pretty much gone. Like, well, Toxic Spikes maybe not. Sorry, guys. But Rocks, yeah. Rocks and B is somewhat annoying, but at the same time, the only ones is Tornadus T and can just like run boots. Oh, Scarf. Yeah, that's better than now, King. So default for sure. Stay in. Okay.
Oh, the pick good. Poison action.
Why you don't go for defog?
Yeah, he wants to see the fight. But guess what? Demigod!
Well, that's the only way you can remove hazards on your side as well. So, because if he went for the Stout Rock,
Now he has to...
Stout Rock will stay in for sure.
Oh, he actually went to avoid it. Look at my... Damn. No, it's poison.
For sure, we'll switch. I want one for the rocks here.
Have a... If he decides to doubt, he can't do much. You still mind that pickpocket strategy? I don't even know how long for it. Unfortunate. And
Yeah, here the rocks was better. That's a bit sad he doesn't have a fairy type move because, like, having only Jigaton Hammer as a hitting move is. Is that AV? Stole the AV. So now, like, yeah, Tinkerton is basically almost useless now.
that's what it's very good for Benita now. Not bad. This hail balloon? Wow, you went for earthquake. So we now know we have earthquake though.
Roar. Okay. And we finally reached 200 sub, by the way. I'm really hyped. Okay, no boots on the Tornadus. Okay. Yo, King, was that like a scar for Specs Tornadus? Oh wait, be right back, be right back. Okay, Specs, okay, makes sense. That tickle. It tickled the Tinkenton. Like, that's one of the reason I'm not a believer of tornadoes. Sometimes it's good, but like sometimes it's just like, yo, it didn't do nothing. Like, I understand his AV resist, but still, I was hoping a little bit more.
Now they might be gonna kill it off. Okay. That's unfortunate.
That did so much. That thing is too heavy. So for sure it was like 120 plus stab. Here, Earthquake with grassy terrain. It's a bit, yeah, doesn't work well.
He just left it going forward at that point. The guy got kill already.
Well, does Gaijin Fire get another ground type move? No?
Still have spiked up. Like blocked up on outfield.
Well, it gets Stumping Tantrum.
Look, Hookwood's cut in half next to.
Yeah, crit was bad. But even here, I'm not sure that it will do enough. Like, you need a Bleakwing.
Oh, God, I forgot my Tail Cloud.
Terra Ground? Okay. Let's see.
Yeah, this is gonna hurt.
Okay, never mind.
Forgot my Tail Cloud.
Yo, it just like nuke that Gouging Fire. Send it to oblivion. But now Roller Boom is kind of free.
If it is poised. Let's see if it's poised.
Okay, yeah, with the balloon. I was like, why? But yeah, the balloon makes sense.
I lost all my big sweepers.
So just confirming here if it's choice or not. I still think Rillaboom was better because you threat him with the what do you call it? Grassy Glide.
That was definitely a event at that point.
I think it will KO from here. Because I have +1. Will that be enough? Let's see. Oh, barely like 1 HP, I'm sure of that, or something like that.
The upper tag is literally just 10 forward. It is swap it.
Wow. Variant is better than on what do you call it? The Florges. Because Florges was like 1 HP, so.
Knocked up his item already.
Did you have Protect on Florges or not?
What's he gonna do at this point? Not stabbing him more.
No Protect, right? Torchon for sure. Yeah, Torchon, yeah. Okay. I didn't check the full team. Tinkerton? Sacking Tinkerton? I think here Terrorblast Ground was fine. It depends. I didn't check the team. Does he have a flying type at the moment or not? What's up, Pokemaster? I started a bit later than what I wanted to, because I want to get my PC. Same. I want to use Tinkerton so much, but at the same time, like, that's my opinion, of course. A defensive month, I cannot heal. I don't want it. Ooh. Sorry, guys. That did nothing. Boom.
That did nothing for it? Okay.
Well, you can almost spam the Draco here.
That's freaking bad. I thought that would be enough.
You must have like some EVs in defense and HP. Like a max physical. Golden Gate. Now depending if it's faster or slower and if it doesn't get power. Maybe some Sucker Punch or Aqua Jet. Still faster. Ooh, almost a knockout. PC almost reset. Last stream with the laptop. PC's reset. Oh damn. Alright, so I'm just gonna... Alright, sorry, because I removed my mouse so I can set up my PC. Yeah, I'm saying it a lot. You go for Dragon. Grassy Glide. Yeah, 2 Grassy Glide is gone. Or even 1. Oh, high horsepower. What the hell I'm doing? I'm so dumb. I'm dumb. I wanted to go like type my password, but I type on my laptop instead of my keyboard for the PC. Oh damn, that's dumb. Where were we? Yeah, I think here. You were almost down. Here makes sense. Yeah, we're here. Yo, sorry guys. Sorry guys. Force our habit.
And the one that I picked was probably the worst idea for it.
Oh, not enough. Oh, it lives still. AV is clutch.
Go faster anyway. I was the one call, but I just switched. This is not the one-star classic, but I need to switch.
Will it live 1? That's the real question.
Oh, it did one-star.
Answer is no. That was a very good match. Because I know like Torn T sometimes can be bulky. So yeah, real bloom clutch that game. So GG to both. So use with the mouse. So right, the next matchup is that guy that I hate to play against, of course, not the guy. So he's playing. Yeah, we don't have the matchup Brandon versus Zach. We have Cherry versus Zach instead. Yeah, we have 2 Zach. Teams. Alright, Cherry is the Iron Valiant team. So Iron Gliscor, Jirachi, Cyclosaur, Latios. Inamorous T, Cyrilus, Sinistra, and Quillfish issuing Quillfish, and the Belly Bolt. And the Zag Parrot is the Sand team with Ogerpon, Wellspring Terra, Excadrill, Curam, Tyranitar, Clefable, Thunder is T, Incineroar, Northern, Onstone, Okidogi, and Terra Persian. So let's go into the battle. Let's go see some battle. We want to see some action.
Today we are facing Zach Parrot. I've never played them before. I've honestly never heard of them before, but I always love playing people that are new to me. Today we are bringing Scarlet. I know, huge hype. I was really excited to use Scarlet, but I'm not gonna lie, I was struggling with prep this week because this is the week that I had so many things going on. So this is the exact team that I expected to AC. Yo, I'm like draft game earlier today. Wow, draft game earlier today, and I predicted all the 6, and today I predict all the 6. Like, this is insane. But anyway, my plan is to get up T-Spikes, just so I can get some intel on if the...
Yeah, T-Spikes will be very nice. No poison type. Only the Scourge can remove them. Maybe the Clefable is Magic Guard because of the sun.
Yes, it's Val. I need to get some chip damage going on.
Or something that can be nice is if safety goggles with unaware. Can be nice. Can be fun.
They are Terra Wilger, which is what I expected. Like I said, I expected V6. I thought Fendi could come over Noivern, but I really just expected all this. Okay, T-Tar is here. T-Tar is on the field. I am clicking Toxic Spikes. Okay, something that you guys will start to learn about me. I love my hazards. I love them. I could have taunted to prevent rocks, but actually, no, that was a very fast play by me. But I really want my T-Spikes up. I could have taunted and then Toxic Spiked, but, you know, it is what it is. You live and you learn. But I really want my T-Spikes up. They are going to knock off. Okay, and they bring me down to 299, which is 34 hit points. They are no attack. Yeah, they are no attack. So it leads me to believe that they may block. I definitely want to taunt this here.
Ta mère arrive à quelle heure?
I was meant to get hazards up and punish. So, I mean, I don't really deal with Wogar all that well. It's honestly all pressures on Sinister. Also, I made transactions. I don't know if you guys know. Sinister wasn't always on my team. I'm going to taunt here to prevent rocks going up and go from there. And then from there, I'm just going to get up my spikes. I want as much hazard pressure as I can. All right, so awesome. I prevent rocks. I now know that they're not AV. They are probably smooth rock. But I also kind of don't want to get taken advantage of by Excadro, right? So part of me is thinking, I mean, do I want to just go into... I doubt they double knockoff. Do I want to just go into Gliscor here? If they double knockoff, that would be odd. I mean, if I'm them, I'm predicting... I mean, I'm click T-Spikes, I click Taunt. Odds are I'm probably staying in again, right? So I think I can use this turn to get aggressive and bring in Gliscor. I don't think you double knock. I think that gives you nothing. And the longer that you're in, the more your sand turns go. So I'm going to go into Gliscor here. Part of me is like feeling a little pain in my stomach. I really don't want them to double knock. I don't think they do, but okay, so they do switch out. All right, awesome. I'm honestly expecting an Excadro pivot. Awesome. I got the Excadro pivot right, and awesome. So here's the thing. If they
One time I saw someone. Wait, I have to pause for that. I saw someone against it was the Grandmaster D-Ray had the Gliscor and his opponent used Flame Orb to Gliscor. So no Toxic Orb and you burn that thing. That was so genius. I was like, wait, what? So yeah. But I think I will have to go because I have to drop my wife at work. So maybe I will come back after and end the stream. But yeah, I have to go.
So part of me really wants to just bait in the Ogre Pond early, and getting that poison off on it is huge. Another part of me, I mean, I could just go into Sinister now. It covers for an Ogre Pond. It also covers if they want to click Ironhead. I can Strength Sap. Yeah, no, I'm just going to go Sinister here. They don't switch. So odds are they maybe try to click Ironhead. They Swords Dance Raw. Are you Sash? Okay, I should live a Night Slash. I should live any hit from this. And because I am Colbur Berry. Colbur Berry covers for Night Slash. Other than that, I live anything from this thing. And a Foul Play should pick up the KO. I could also Strength Sap. Although I could Foul Play and then from there vacuum wave it with Val. So I am going to do that. They Swords Dance again. Okay. So Foul Play, they're definitely Sash from how they're playing this. Oh.
Whoa.
Well, this is great. This is dead. Awesome. Excadro's dead. I did not expect.
Oh, maybe I will. Wait. Let me.
Part of me started to regret that I didn't get a spike up. Okay. All right. So.
Whoops.
Having my Colbur Berry is still nice. It's actually amazing for dealing with.
Is that better now?
I'm gonna just pivot into Gliscor. This is kind of my check to this. Not really gonna think about it too much. Excadro being gone is phenomenal for me. Absolutely phenomenal. So yeah, Gliscor is in, and we're gonna see a U-turn. Perfectly fine with this.
Your Foul Play was so nice.
Up to stay. Meaning that if they decide to go Wogar Pond, they're going to get poisoned by Toxic.
I didn't even know that Sinister got Foul Play.
Awesome. So they're going to get poisoned. This is great. I can pivot into my Sinister. And honestly, I mean, I wish I was Hex on this now. But, you know, I wanted to have Skull. They had an Incineroar on their roster, so I wanted to have Skull to not allow it to come in for free. I am going to go into Sinister here, though, because my Colbur Berry is still intact. I also don't know if Excadro gets Night Slash, right? I might be delusional. They go for Spikes. Okay, so they're not SD. Which honestly, low-key, thank God. I mean, I'll accept a Spikes Ogre Pond more than I will an SD one. SD's kind of scary.
You have Azure Remover? Nope, you don't.
They could be U-turn, right? So I don't want to...
So Azures against Azures? I didn't check on the opponent's side.
Into Quillfish, and then on that U-turn, odds are they might bring in Noise.
Yeah, the Excadro is gone, so...
Otherwise, I can sack from there, bring in my Gliscor for free, and then start clicking Terra Blast Fairy. I kind of like that a lot. Because part of me thinks you're either, if you're Spikes, odds are your U-turn, or you could be Knock, I guess. And then, if they pick, I'm going to go into Quillfish Asui, because if they stay in, I get an Intimidate drop, and odds are they're going to knock off or Spike again. If they switch out, or if they U-turn here, odds are they're probably going to Noivern on my pivot into Quillfish, which honestly is okay with me. And then if they hard swap, odds are they might just go into Noivern hard, so meaning they probably aren't U-turn. Okay, So they do reveal U-turn. All right, cool. So the U-turn spikes. Odds are they're probably dual stat, meaning they probably don't have knockoff. So unfortunately, my Corberry is kind of useless, but it is what it is. It's okay. If they go Noivern, I'm gonna spike and just sack. Getting a spike up honestly is huge for me. I love my hazards. Hazards are like amazing. Like,
We know you love your hazards.
how phenomenal hazards are. Let me stop. Okay. Anyways, so yeah, odds are. I mean, I kind of predict a Noivern pivot here. I mean, they could go Kyurem as well, but if they go Kyurem, that's honestly okay because I'll then get intel with boots. And if they're boots, then that can make my awesome. That looks like Kyurem. And they're not boots. Okay, so if they're Dragon Dance, do I instantly lose? The answer is no, because Jirachi is still here. So I'm gonna keep it real. I'm just gonna spike and sack. I'm gonna spike and I'm gonna sack here. I could, in theory, save this and just go hard Jirachi, but I think Earth Power is coming out here, and if they do Earth Power and they kill me, then it is what it is, because I can go Jirachi the next turn and get rocks up. So I'm gonna spike. They do Ice Beam. Okay, so I'm probably gonna die. Can I get any intel on that? No, I always died. We're gonna go into Jirachi here. And if they're Scarf or Choice in any way, I'll call them on their bluff. I want to get rocks up here. Let's see, do rocks benefit me a lot? It's more chip on Tyranitar. I mean, in case it's Chople, I can kill through Chople. I could also see if Noivern is boots. I could also go for a Sarah Legend game as well. That's also possible too. I'm gonna go for rocks. They do switch. They're probably gonna pivot into either Ogerpon or Noivern. They do go Ogerpon here, and I am gonna get my rocks up. So this is good. I'm okay with this. This is amazing. I have no reason not to go Sinista. I mean, if they go Noivern, then I can just make the pivot into Gliscor and I lose nothing because hazards are up. So this is why hazards are so great, guys. Like, you don't understand how much I love hazards. Like, because hazards are up.
Cherry the hazards, man.
And I lose virtually nothing. They do Terra. Okay. So them tearing is honestly really good because that means they don't resist ground anymore. So Gliscor in-game is also possible. Mind you, I started the game with a win condition of Valiant. Now it's kind of looking like I think I have multiple ways to win. They go for another spike. Okay. Honestly, I'm perfectly okay with this. I mean, I kind of want to foul play and punish a potential Noivern pivot. I think that's the best way I do. I mean, otherwise, going into Gliscor is a really aggressive play that I don't think is necessary because if I lose Gliscor, then I'm not in a great spot versus Noivern. So I'm going to foul play here. I could Matcha Gotcha, but I think foul play is going to threaten the most on the Noivern, so we're just going to click.
Yo, I'm so distracted because I'm trying to set up my stuff.
So I'm okay with if they want to make that play. So it's fine. And additionally, I mean, I can just, if they decide to go into Kyurem, I can just go into Jirachi. I am Shukaberry. So premise, that seems to be Noivern. Okay. They aren't boots. I'm getting so much. I'm getting so much value out of hazards. Foul play comes out.
I did nothing.
I'm just going to make the safe play. I'm just going to go back into Gliscor. I lose virtually nothing because of the toxic spike and the rocks that are up. I lose.
But at the same time, is that a max PDF Gliscor or not?
They go for Roost. Awesome. Something is going to die here. I look at their team. I look at Gliscor. I say Terra Fairy, and I go for Terra Blast. There's nothing. Something is dead. Whether it be Kyurem, whether it be this thing. Well, this thing gets 2 KO'd. Honestly, I think the Ogerpon dies Terra Blast and the poison. But yo, look at Terra Gliscor, man. Look at Terra Gliscor. This thing's the GOAT. They go for a U-turn. It's gonna do virtually nothing. And now, I want to see what their play is. I think their play is gonna be Clefable, and getting intel on if they're Magic Guard or Unaware is honestly helpful. Yeah, it's gonna be Clefable. They are not boots, so they could be Magic Guard or Unaware. I expect Unaware.
It feels like Magic Guard.
Then it's okay. That did decent. Oh, they're
great.
They're
Okay,
good.
that's why.
I think they're Magic Guard. Okay. Dang it, I could have brought Swords and Sarah Legend, just won the game. That's extremely annoying. Okay. So here's the deal. Sarah Ledge breaks this team apart now. Like, absolutely to its core breaks this team apart. So I'm gonna go hard Sarah Ledge. They should never knock off. I expect a Moonblast or a Flamethrower to come out here, and Sarah Ledge takes both. They could also Rocks too. They go for Moonlight. Okay. So I lose nothing from clicking Bitterblade. Something is dead. Okay, awesome. Huge damage. Huge damage. I mean, the way they threaten me is honestly a knockoff, maybe. They go for Shadow Ball. Oh, is this offensive? I might live one. I ate that. Look at me go. And I can Bitterblade again here. That seems to be, might be a Magic Guard Life Orb. But they probably pivot into, what is this, Noivern? It is Noivern, okay. I mean, this is okay. I can sacrifice it, to be honest. That was probably the middle ground play. That's a lot of damage. Jesus, can I Shadow Sneak this? Yeah, I can 25-30. I can Shadow Sneak that. If they want to Roost, then I can, and if they live, by the way, which they don't. Awesome. So Sarah Ledge is claiming the kill. Sarah Ledge is claiming the kill. This is nice. And then, let's see. The Fable's in range. Kyurem might be in range. No, I lied. I'm coping. Kyurem repeat, Kirim is not in range. Okay, Earth Power's their middle ground play. I can literally just go into Gliscor.
Yo, Cherry, if you're still here, the Gliscor is max PDF or what?
Earth Power's not doing a lot. And if there's specs, I'll be able to tell from the damage. I can also protect in case I'm in range of a 2-hit KO, which I highly doubt. Oh, that's specs. Okay. Either that's specs or I'm insane. Anyway, we're at the point of the game where Val wins. So I just need to get Val in. I'm going to protect. Okay, they switch out. They might be trying to go into Clefable to get off a Moonlight. I'm just going to taunt them so that they can't. I'm just going to taunt here. Taunt to prevent that. No Moonlight for you. And I'm just going to Earthquake. You have no ground immunity at this point. Ground immunity or resist. Earthquake comes off. That's decent damage. You're gonna Moonblast. I'm pretty sped. That's a lot of damage, Jesus. Okay, and then I'm gonna Earthquake here. I could protect, but I feel like that's BM.
Sorry, I was just looking at something.
I can always protect when Kirim comes in, and Kirim's on a timer, so whatever it locks into. Like, I could literally just go Jirachi on the... I can protect on the Kirim first, and whatever they lock into, I can go into Jirachi on. This is T-Tar. Okay, T-Tar's back. Now, I mean, I'm gonna be honest. What is your course of action here? Could I bring in Val aggressively? I could bring in Val aggressively here. Because, I mean, unless you have Iron Head. But your knockoff Stealth Rock, right? Your knockoff Stealth Rock. Probably Stone Edge. That kind of hits everything except Val. If you have Iron Head, you kill me. So the answer is no. So I can make the Val play. I can go hard Val. And then I should be good. Worst case scenario, if I'm not, Gliscor can win this game anyway. But I feel like this is the prime position for
Ooh. Ah! Wait. That was so funny. The face, the pause, like... Oh, man. Peak. That was peak.
You kill me. So the answer is no. So I can make the Val play. I can go hard Val. And then I should...
Yeah, I can go hard Val. No worries.
Worst case scenario,
no worries.
Gliscor can win this game anyway. But I feel like this is the prime position for Falco.
Oh, best edit ever I saw. That's nice. That's nice.
Okay, I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I didn't know this thing got heavy slam. But
Jirachi, I guess.
Experiment Pokemon left, right? So I can just go into Alphabet and yes. Your rocks. Oh, it's not. It's rock. It's rocks, knock, probably Stone Edge, and heavy slam. Okay. All right. I'm really upset about that. I guess that play was... I could have protected. Why didn't I protect? That was such a throw on my end. I should have protected, for sure. I just lost Val for no reason. Yeah, I got too ahead of myself. But it happens. I mean, I'm at full health, and I could Scald to ensure that I land. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. Just going to Scald. There's nothing. They knock me off. I am Colbur. This is going to do nothing. Yep. And, I mean... I am going to Machagacha.
I think you're faster. Sinistcha is like base 70.
If I protected, I would have saw that it had heavy slam. And then I probably would have just Earthquake instead. Although Earthquake wasn't killing, but I would have just Earthquake instead. That's so annoying. That's so annoying. Oh,
But does losing the Iron Valiant was that bad?
Just a misplay. So it happens. But we're still in the driver's seat. Sarah Ledge can win. Gliscor can win. Oh yeah, like this is dead to sand and poison. Oh no, it's one return to sand. This might be dead to poison. 5-10. Yeah, it might be dead to poison. I'm gonna be honest. My play is always Jirachi. I mean, I don't think they should ever Earth Power. If they do, I'm Shuka, so it's not terrible. Yeah. Big Ice Beam. Okay. Ow. Answer's gone. And this is not dead. Okay. And I can always Healing Wish here. Healing Wish always ensures that I win the game. because I then get the free pivot into the Ogre Pawn, and well, I can always just get the free pivot with Elf because their U-turn, they can't kill me at all. So I'm just gonna claim my kill. I'm gonna just Lord Spear here, and then that should be a kill there. And then because of the poison and how everything is mapped out, my Sinista should be able to just win the game. So yeah, it's gonna be GG. Sorry if I sound bummed. I'm just really upset about the heavy slam play. Like I literally could have just protected. And from Protect, I would have saw that it is literally Heavy Slam, and then I wouldn't have made that play at all. I would have just went hard into Sinister because I'm Culverberry, but I wouldn't vow to get kills, and I was on the offense, and, you know, but it is what it is. It happens. Luckily, I mean, the Hazards put in a whole lot of work, I cannot lie.
Yo, that's a fact.
They really ate down.
The Hazards, like, yo, Hazards life. Now I'll try to play, like, I have two teams. I have, like, Gliscor and Goldengo or something like that. No, I have MDL. I think I have Glimora and Anele, which Anele can work like Goldengo-ish because if you defog, I get Defiant, and you cannot rapid spin me. And I have Glimora, so you cannot go full.
Oh my god, I'm throwing, guys! I'm throwing for content. Is that it? Oh my god, I'm throwing for content. I'm actually throwing for content. Oh my god. Oh my god, I'm throwing for content. Okay. Okay, guys, everything's fine. They shouldn't be synthesis. They're Ivy Cudgels, knockoff, U-turn, and spikes. They always die. I'm just trash. I'm trash at the game.
Oh. Be right back, guys. I forgot something.
Well, you know what?
I will be right back, real quick. Alright, sorry, I'm back. So let's end up. Well,
You know what? Today has just been a day. You know, today has just been a day.
could have just go for Protect.
Yeah, I'm dumb. I forgot that rocks went up. I'm stupid. But you know what? It's okay. It's okay, guys. I'm human. I need a 6, right? Yeah. So it just went from a 4-0 to a 1-0, but we won, right? We won.
Oh yeah, at least it's a win.
I'm a dummy. I'm actually an idiot. But okay. Anyways, that's gonna be GG's. We're gonna win the game 1-0. Absolute terrible.
Hein?
Like the moment Valiant went.
Fais attention à toi.
I played phenomenal.
Baby, attends.
That's gonna be GG's. We are gonna be 2-0, which is great. And I will see you all for week 3. I think who is week 3 against? I don't remember. I never do when I play these games. But that's going to be it, and I will catch you all soon. Bye.
All right, sorry. So next battle is I Am Destroyer versus. Oh, you're a bit loud. We're gonna reduce you. All right. So I Am Destroyer versus Josh. We just finished Josh League yesterday. Go check the video. That's how you not throw. Like no, that's how you throw a game, which was very bad. But oh well. All right. So Josh, right here, the starter supreme with Terrapagos. If he can. Where is... And I'm sure is here. Well, he got 3D Fogger, Conkeldurr, Caesar, and Blastoise. Well, I mean, as a remover, I should say. And if he plays well, he can set up the hazards pretty freely with Clogsire. Because he does have really good stuff against... like maybe Darkrai with Psyshock and Garchomp. Other than that, Clogsire can tank some hits from the like stab. Oh, Misprit. I forgot Misprit. But other than that, like yeah, Clogsire can do a lot of work plus Terrapagos and Goldengo. So yeah, let's see the battle.
What's up, everybody? I am Destroyer, your coach of the Emerald City Extreme Speed, and we are in week 2 of MDL Symphony. And we're going up against our buddy Josh and Starter Supremes. Let's have a look at the teams here. He has the Terrapagos. In addition to Terrapagos, he has Goldengo, Terra Captain, and Namorous, which I'm very worried about this week. Some good breaking power with his Urshifu, and he has a very fast one in Boulder, who usually is kind of a letdown, but can certainly do some work into us if we're not prepared for it. Yeah, let's have a look at what we're going to try and do this week. First of all, we are bringing our Darkrai. We have just kind of a 4 attacks with a Chople Berry. Chople Berry is there because the Urshifu would allow us to take a hit from the Urshifu, although we really won't like it, as well as potentially a close combat or a Sacred Sword on his Iron Boulder. We do have this thing max speed to be able to outspeed and hit it with a Dark Pulse, but it could be Scarf or Booster Speeded, or have it a Colbur Berry. So this will allow us to have a more consistent matchup against Iron Boulder, and also, again, helping out with the Urshifu matchup as well. Next up, we're bringing Garchomp with Choice Scarf. Yeah, I just wanted a little bit of speed control. Again, I'm really worried about this Namorous. It's faster than most of my Mon, other than Darkrai and Ogerpon, and it's threatening things with Moonblast. I do have a couple of Fairy weaknesses here, so it just looks like it's poised to kind of wipe through my team here. So having a Choice Scarf on Garchomp will allow us to outspeed and really do a lot of damage into it with a Poison Jab, or if it goes like Terra Fire or something to try and survive a Bullet Punch from our Scizor, then we'll be able to KO it with Earthquake. But this looks like a good revenge killer for us, and we needed some speed control this week. Next, we're bringing Trixie, our Ogerpon Teal. Heavy Duty Boots, kind of a bulkier set this week. We've got a little bit of attack investment, but also a good amount of HP investment. We want this thing to be a disruptor. It's got a couple of potential setup mana on here, like Manaphy, where we want to be able to switch in and encore them if they try and start setting up on us. Knockoff and Ivy Cudgel do pretty good coverage into most of the team here, but mostly we just want to disrupt, stay alive, and potentially do some revenge killing with our speed boost and with Ivy Cudgel. Next up, we are bringing Fez. Fezandipity. Fezandipity has a pretty basic set here. We have Dark Pulse in addition to Moonblast for attacks, because we really can't do anything to Goldengo without some kind of super effective move into it. Moonblast is nothing. U-turn is not going to do anything into it. It's going to beat us eventually, so we just want this thing to pivot. Usually probably U-turning into a Goldengo is going to be our best opportunity, but Dark Pulse is there just in case we need to pick it off, or in case we're forced to stay and attack in that matchup. Next, we are bringing Rotom Heat with Heavy Duty Boots. Just want this thing to be a pivot. This is also a great disruptor for the Terrapagos. I faced a Rotom with my Terrapagos last week in ICP, and it was really annoying because it can burn you with Will-O-Wisp and break your Terra Shell, make sure that you don't get it back with leftovers, as well as Pain Split. Pain Split does not care about Terra Shell, so it's got some really annoying ways to break Terra Shell. This would be a good pivot overall with Volt Switch, as Rotom usually does. It's coming in, taking hits, spreading status, being annoying, and maybe picking some stuff off with an Overheat or a Volt Switch. Lastly, we are bringing in Big Conk, our Conkeldurr, who was kind of our star last week, one of the couple of stars last week, but he just did a lot of damage for us. We have an Assault Vest set with Iron Fist this week. This will allow us to take some pretty good hits from stuff like Golden Go or Terapagos. Ultimately, we're just going to be very bulky. We're going to be able to take some hits and trade some damage. We have Drain Punch, Earthquake, and Ice Punch to do a lot of damage to the team here. And we've got Mach Punch, of course, for priority to help pick stuff off. But Earthquake will allow us to 2KO a Golden Go, who we do have to be really careful about. Yeah, and this fighting coverage with Mach Punch especially is looking really good into like a potential scary setup Terapagos. And so, guys, that's the team this week, and let's get into the fight. What's up, guys? We're getting into the fight here with Josh. He let me Terrifier on his Typhlosion there. He didn't bring his Enam. I believe that's Single Strike. We have Gemma with us. She looked a little early from her nap. We are Terra, of course.
Dad life.
And we're Steel on Big Conk here. I think... Who does he lead? I'm going to lead my Choice Scarf. I kind of wonder if he wants to like open up.
Sorry, guys.
With his Typhlosion and his blasting me with like a Scarf Eruption. In which case, we should be able to KO him. Please don't touch that, honey. Do you want to hold this? Yeah. Okay, he brings out the Goldie. Tempted to launch off an Earthquake. I don't know that it's enough to kill. Let's see who else does he have left? He's got no immunities. You know what? Let's just stay in and do an Earthquake here. If he wants to go into Serena, that's okay. Okay, do about 75%. We could left up. Okay. Again, if he wants to go into Serena, that's fine. Let's do another Earthquake if he stays in.
I done this.
Okay, we see the Serena. So I think he's a max physical defense, or close to it, on his Golden Go. More than just max HP. So in comes Ivy. I think we can go Rotom here. Should be able to take a hit from Ivy.
This.
Do you want to squeeze that?
That.
You need that, honey?
Don't help.
Oh, light skin too. Okay. So I wasn't expecting that either. I don't think he stays in there. Who does he go to though? Could just go in his Typhlosion, which I guess is okay. I kind of want to just go. Use Wisp here, or do we go for a Volt Switch? I think the problem is we're faster.
Terapagos
And
can
so
be
this
one
Volt Switch.
switch.
Have to take a hit on something else. So I think we're just gonna stay in and do a Wisp here. Burn Serena. Let's get a U-turn. Okay, brings out Manaphy. I think we can just go Volt Switch on Manaphy here. Or we can go straight into... let's go straight into Ogerpon here. There's Acid Armor.
Ooh, time for Encore.
Let's see if he's Mental Herb.
Wait, did you see the animation?
Mental Herb, okay. So I think, do we just go Knock Off here?
Ah, damn.
I think we just go Knock Off here.
Look at the animation. You see the little twig?
Armor.
Wait.
See if he's Mental Herb.
Ah!
See if he's Mental Herb.
You see the way? First time seeing this. Oh.
It's not Mental Herb, okay. So I think, do we just go Knock Off here? I think we just go Knock Off here. Probably isn't going to want to stay in. Okay, withdraws, and so who comes in? Okay. Charcoal, okay. So he brings in Typhlosion. Typhlosion's down to about 80% now.
There's a pot.
That's sweet.
Nice pot.
There's a pack for you. I think we go Rotom here. We are Spadef Rotom. The more we can chip this thing down. Sensory, not much stress. Reflect is gone, which is nice. I think we just go Volt Switch here. If he stays in, maybe we go into Garchomp. Let's do that. Makes it a little more challenging. Okay, so he goes to Terrifier. think Rotom should still live this pretty... Oh, he's... Oh, okay. He's flamethrower goes first. Okay. His Reflect is gone. It's not quite in Dragon Claw range for us. Not quite in Darkrai range for us either. Okay, so we can, I guess, scare it out with Jab. I kind of want to go Dragon Claw, predicting that he goes into Serena. Yeah, I think we go Dragon Claw here. It draws, we see Serena. Is this going to be enough to 2KO Serena? Ooh, she's very thick. Okay. Guess not. Have to respect the triple axle on Serena. So we kind of have to go right back into Toast Draven again, or do we go into Fez instead? I think we can go Fez. Let's go into, you know what, let's say Fez, let's go into Toast Draven again.
Put it down.
You wanna get down?
Put it down.
Yeah, we'll put it Let's screen up again.
And play with dinosaurs.
Alright, let's go. We could do an overheat here. I think we just go Volt Switch though. These days in, we can go into Fez. Okay, I think that puts him in Garchomp range. Yes, I think we have to go Garchomp again. Here's one if it goes into Goldie. Goldie's pretty hurt. I don't know that he knows that I'm Scarf though. Ah, Dragon Claw. Okay, out comes Ivy. I think this is a 2KO. And we just do it again. Okay, Shifu comes out.
Ice Spinner maybe?
For us. It's gonna hurt whatever potentially. We kind of have Fez specifically for this though, so let's go into Fez. If he ends up killing Fez, it's not the world for us necessarily. He can go for either a U-turn or like an Iron Head here. Ooh, the Swords Dance. That's terrifying. Well, we just have to hope, I guess, that we can live whoever's coming next here.
Iron Head
He
maybe?
does have Iron Head. Well, we're gonna get crushed here, but we just go for the Moonblast. Hope he doesn't have it. He's got Ice
Oh,
Punch.
Ice Punch, that's fine. Ooh, that still did have.
Is Moonblast gonna be enough? Not quite.
Not enough.
Okay.
Will the next Ice Punch be enough?
Probably does that again. I think he's in range to Revenge with Conk though, so let's just go for a Moonblast again. Just blow.
Oh, he doesn't
That does get
live.
us.
I was about to say live, but psych.
Okay, so we have to go big Conk here. Should be able to kill him with a Mach Punch. If he wants to switch into his Golden Bow, that's okay. I don't think we can afford to try and predict. We just have to go for the Mach Punch, because if we take that gamble and lose, then he's just going to kill us, because he withdraws. We do see Conk. I'm sorry, we do see Bolt go here. He probably gets up. We have AV. We can survive it and make it rain. I think we go for an Earthquake here. Hope we can kill him. He goes Thunder Wave on us. Okay, right through it. Fortunately, not Guts this week. Oh no.
We ate a
Great.
DC.
Okay, we're gonna have to figure out what's going on there then. Oh man, come on. That's crazy.
just enough to one kill. Oh no! Get you the burn? Alright, no burn. So I can almost go for knockoff. Or just go for IV cudgel.
I'm sorry, I realize I haven't been talking here. We've been doing recreate mode for so long. Terra Turtle comes in. I think we're just gonna knock off. Get rid of its item here. Get this Calm Mind.
Can you go for Encore?
Again, so we just have to go Encore here.
Yeah. Like, I don't understand why you went for Calm Mind. You saw the Encore before into the mana feed.
We just kind of mash Cudgel now. So the draws.
I think we'll go down.
Magma comes in next with the Typhlosion. Typhlosion in Cudgel range. I don't think it is. Unless he's more hurt than I'm remembering. He's not quite a Cudgel range for us. He will kill us. So I think we kind of have to go back to Rotom here. Will it kill us? Maybe. Let's just go Volt Switch. I think that this will put him into Cudgel range. Okay, we survive. So yeah, that's Cudgel range for sure. Okay, now we're just going to come in with Ogre and mash Cudgel. Unless he tries to set up with the Turtle, in which case we'll Encore him. Down goes Typhlosion. That's not happening this week. That's right. Okay, we Cudgel. I imagine he Terra Star Storms this time. Rock Polish, okay. I think we're still faster?
Ooh, yeah.
But again, we just Cudgel that. Either way, let's just go for it. But he does go faster. Okay. Shit,
Ooh, still live.
Okay, so that is going to be good games.
Peace.
MDL. Thanks, Josh, for helping to put together the recreate there. Sorry to everybody that I forgot to talk midway through because I was in recreation mode. And we'll hope to see you guys next week.
So let's go for the next battle. Goki versus. Wait.
So, as much as I really want to save Iron Crown for later in.
Okay. Wait. Goki. You're playing. Yogi Bandito. Alright, so let's go. Oh, we have the matchup, so no need to go to the duck. Alright. So, just a reminder Goki just changed the team compared to his original team because he was he subbed for someone else. So we got the bundle team. Can he win with bundle? Like Terra bundle on top of that. So I hope for you, Bandito, you win. Well, I know the result, but still, I hope you win. Or if you lose, like you lose close. I don't know the result by heart, but still, yeah. Oh well, Bandito, don't let me down.
I was gonna do that intro, but screw it, I'm not re-recording it. Because this first half of this video is going to be post-com, unfortunately. Now, the reason this is going to be post-com is because of the fact that I didn't realize I was recording my microphone until halfway through the battle. That being said, you guys will begin the commentary, but for the first half, unfortunately, there will be no commentary. So I'm doing post-commentary, bada bing, bada boom, and all that fun stuff. You can see my opponent's team, you can see the matchup right here. It's a very scary matchup. I'm terrified of the Ditto going crazy. Same thing with like the Iron Bundle, the Wiggly, well, not the Wigglytuff, I'm not afraid of the Wigglytuff. I am afraid of Keldeo, I'm afraid of Dragonites, I'm afraid of Overclown Cornerstone. There's a lot of really scary threats on my opponent's team, but I do think we have the team to 1v1 everything, and I'm very excited about it. So, without any further ado, let's just go ahead and get started with the battle. We'll go ahead and go into the prep. Also, I am Terra Dragon on Hydrapple and Terra Ghost on Magnezone, while there is Terra Water on the bundle, and that is it. As you can see, my opponent did not bring Ditto, which I was actually very shocked by. We see Dragonite, Iron Bundle, Zapdos, Iron Dread, Slow King, and Ogre Pawn. Everything does make sense here. I was just expecting the Ditto at, over one of these slots. My line here will be Katy Perry, the Iron Crown. The reason being is because of the fact that basically it stops an Ogre Pawn Cornerstone lead. This is always going to be my lead if there was an Ogre Pawn Cornerstone. Which obviously there is. So yeah, Booster Speed, Iron Crown, Tachyon Cutter will destroy a fully offensive Ogre Pawn, which I would expect it to be. I would expect it to be max attack, max speed in this matchup for specifically the what's called the Lycanroc. So we are going to go ahead and see. I'm hoping for that lead, but unfortunately it is a Dragonite lead, which is unfortunate. Now our Booster Speed will activate here, which again part of the plan. The nice thing about this Pokemon being like so fast as it is that this thing can't really set up very safely, which is very nice, and we have ways to revenge it later on in the game. Because we do have Excel Rock on my Lycanroc Dust with a loaded dice for Rock Blast too, so that way I can avoid statics on Zapdos, which is pretty cool. But yes, anyways, here I just go for Tachyon Cutter just because there's nothing really that I can do against Dragonite, and also I really want to break the multi-scale, which I do manage to do, and I'm very glad about that. However, we are going to see a Dragon Dance, which is terrifying. I'm very scared of this. Yeah, this is terrifying, but thankfully because of the Booster Speed, we still have speed. That's the other nice thing about Iron Crown as well. I already said that. But, yeah, unfortunately, there's nothing on my team that can really tank a hit that well from Dragonite as is. So, as much as I really want to save Iron Crown for later in this game, because, honestly, Iron Crown just looks phenomenal in this matchup, in general, I decided I'm going to go ahead and let it go down here. We take it down all the way to the red HP, which is very nice. We are going to see a second Dragon Dance. I think the other thing as well, I think there was a chance that I lived an Earthquake from this thing, at +1. Unfortunately, at +2, that is very much not likely. I think about switching here, I think about switching into like an Intimidate Mon, I think about switching into a couple other things, but I'm like, you know what, no, I think I'm just going to let this thing go down because I have a very safe switch in my Lycanroc Dusk. I can click Excel Rock for free very easily. So that's kind of the plan there. We should see that coming up here in a second. You know what, I will go ahead and fast forward here. Well, you saw the results, you saw the Katy Perry faded. We will go ahead and see that they do go for an Earthquake here, does a lot of damage, and just straight up knocks me out.
Yeah, that's more than a lot of damage. That's just like all the damage.
But it is what it is, nothing much we can do about it. This is going to be a very free switch to Lycanroc Dusk, though, and I can just click Excel Rock. It's a very safe play, but Extreme Speed will never KO me, even at +2, and I don't want to risk this thing going for any other attack or like a Roost or something like that. This scares this Pokemon out immediately, and I'm a very big fan of that. I do very much like that.
I'm very sorry if I'm not really focused. I'm just too hyped about that new PC.
Which is the Iron Treads. Now,
New PC.
another matchup that I was pretty scared
I'm just
of.
trying to
Iron
add.
Treads was like a pretty good matchup with my team, and I wasn't very much looking forward to battling it. And now it's here. So I decided, you know what, I'm gonna look up and see how much close combat does. Close combat, depending on the spread, can KO at this range. So I'm like, you know what, I think I might risk it. At the very least, I get a crap ton of damage on this. I no longer need my Lycanroc Dusk for Dragonite in the back because it's so weakened down that nothing is going to really want to switch in. Like, Dragonite can't really switch in safely. So we're going to go ahead and go for close combat. Unfortunately, they do live, and they go for an Earthquake. I really wish I was Focus Dash now, but unfortunately, it is what it is. Nothing much we can do about it there. Very, very sad indeed. So, Iron Treads makes it the kill. Now, we are down 2 Pokemon against them. All my opponent's Pokemon surviving, which is not a great thing to be dealing with. I'm not the biggest fan of that. However, the nice thing about this is I can switch into Crocodile for free here. Intimidate, because of the fact that they revealed Earthquake, that reveals most likely it's physical. Intimidate's going to really come in clutch here, and it's going to do a pretty good chunk of damage. And I can just freely set up my rocks. I think that they're probably going to let this thing go down, as my guess. Or if they have to switch this out, then I get rocked up for free, basically. It's kind of what I'm thinking. So I go ahead and set up my rocks here. I really like setting up my rocks. I think I forget that Crocodile can't outspeed Iron Treads. I think Knockoff might have been the better play here, but it is what it is. We're going to see Valken come in, which is going to be the Zapdos, which actually surprised me. So we're going to go for the rocks here, bada bing, bada boom. So yes, my opponent now has to deal with rocks on the field. It's very great. It's very awesome. So we're going to see that I can just click Knockoff here, because this Pokemon, you know, Zapdos can't really do much, aside from a U-turn, which deals 110 HP points of damage, which is pretty scary, I won't lie. I'm not a big fan of that, but it is what it is. Crocodile functions very nicely as just like an Intimidate Mon, a knockoff spam user, and being able to set up hazards is going to come in very handy here. We are going to see the Dragonite come in, and it dies. Dragonite does not have duty boots. That is a Pokemon off the field. That is a Stealth Rock skill for Crocodile in his debut battle, in his debut turn even, picking up a KO against a Dragonite. A very, very massive threat off the board, especially since I lost my Excel Rock user. Very massive for me. We're going to see the bundle come in, and we are going to see that it's boots. This was massive information for me to learn. Because of the fact that this is boots, it is not a choice item, or it's not booster. Both of which I was very scared of in this game. Now, I have a couple options here. I can switch into my Saltbase Marina, which is always like a counter to Iron Bundle, or I can switch into Magnus if I think a Freeze Dry is going to pop off. Now, that being said, I don't think Freeze Dry is out here. I don't, it definitely could, but I think it's safer overall to go into Primarina, especially because of the fact that, A, if Magnezone gets damaged, it's a lot less useful than later on in the game, and I still very much like Magnezone in this matchup, especially when there's a Ogre Pawn, there's a Zapdos, you know, there's a lot of things that, Magnezone can still do here. And we are going to see Terra Water as well, which makes sense. We see the Terra is burned on the Iron Bundle. and they go for a Terra Blast. This is best case scenario. The other thing as well is like, you know, Primarina can always tank a freeze dry, which is obviously very nice. So I was like, okay, I can always tank a freeze dry pretty well, especially because it is not Terra Ice like I was afraid of, and it was Terra Water. I think I was worried about Terra Ice and Terra Ground in this matchup, but thankfully it was neither. We're going to see a flip turn here, so we've seen Terra Blast and flip turn. Just a little bit of damage to Primarina, which makes sense. We go for a Moonblast here because my opponent has no Moonblast switch in, which is very nice. So Siren's going to do a lot of damage against whatever wants to switch in here, and it's going to Yadaman. That's going to be none other than the Slowking, which I am more than happy with. So we're going to get a decent chunk of damage off into the Slowking, lowering the special attack as well, which I very much like.
Do you have flip turn?
At this point, I'm just kind of like, well, I have the Assault Vest. You know, this thing could be going for paralyses, but I don't think it will. I think it's most likely either going to try to go for a hit or it's going to try to pivot out. So I'm just going to get some HP recovery while I can and go for a Drain Kiss. Very glad I did that. We get a lot of HP back, which is very, very nice. And we're going to see a chilly reception. So I'm like, okay, that makes sense. That makes me scared of things like the Zapdos coming in. It makes me scared of Shreds. It could be the Ogerpon. You know, well, actually, probably not Ogerpon, because the nice thing is, hey, we also discovered that Slowking is boots. We discovered that Slowking is boots as well, and also, if Ogerpon had swapped in here, it would have broken Sturdy. So we're going to see the Pointed Stones dig into the Iron Treads, which makes sense.
So you have to go for the rapid spin here.
Or do I want to, like, risk... How do I want to handle this, basically? I could go for a Draining Kiss predicting that play. They could be going for, like, a Volt Switch or something like that, which I'm not a big fan of. The problem with Draining Kiss as well is that static Zapdos exists, and that's very scary, and I don't want to deal with that. Surf looks pretty good for my opponent's team in general, aside from the Slowking, and even against Bundle, it still will be a decent chunk. Crocodile's always a safe switch here, so I can also do that. Even if they Rapid Spin, that's fine. I can just pick up the next KO next turn, and then go for Rocks the next turn if I really want to. And eventually, that is what I end up deciding to do. I go into the Crocodile, so that way I can hopefully either, you know, like pick up a KO, knock off an item, do some other shenanigans, and things like that. So we're gonna see Crooked hit the field with our Cobra Cloak as well, so that way we can't get like defenses lowered or like poisoned from a Rogue Move or something like that.
Imagine it was Rocky Helmet Croak. Could have been funny.
We do see that they go for a Rapid Spin and they get rid of the Rocks, which is unfortunate. However, Rocks really put in a number against my opponent's team because even though it didn't chip a lot of Pokemon, A, it KO'd Dragonite, B, it told me that 2 Pokemon had heavy-duty boots in this game, which is extremely useful information. We do eventually pick up the kill on this Shreds, which is obviously very nice. And we do take a decent amount of damage in return, which is not fun. We see that item, the Shuka Berry, which I really like here. I think that makes a lot of sense. We could have seen it be Body Press as well, but thankfully it wasn't. Thankfully it was not the Body Press set. We're gonna see my Fan come back in. Now, this is Bundle. Bundle scares me. Obviously, I don't really have that safe switch in for Bundle. Aside from like Terra Dragon.
Yeah, here you have to go Magnetism, because last time you went for the Primarina.
Last time this Pokemon was on the field, I think that they're going to go for a Freeze Dry here. So I'm like, okay, I'm predicting a Freeze Dry here. I'm going to go into my Steel type on that play, and thankfully they do go for a Freeze Dry here. Bada bing, bada boom. Now,
Freeze? No.
As well, which is very nice. And yeah, I believe here, if I remember correctly, this is where my audio comes back and all that fun stuff. Just in case, I will go ahead and say my next turn here, I click Thunderbolt. Just because of the fact that Iron Treads is gone now, I don't need to click Magnet Rise ever, and Thunderbolt is just a very free KO here. And yeah, this should be back to the regular commentary. Just in case it's not back to the regular commentary, I'm going to go ahead and say that my opponent goes for a flip turn. I can't remember. I know I had Magnezone out on the field when it was like the commentary came back, so we'll figure it out. If there's an awkward cut, I apologize. But we see that they go for a flip turn, which makes sense. As I go for a Thunderbolt here, Thunderbolt, bada bing, bada boom, is going to end up going into Zapdos, as we'll soon see in a second. Just because, yeah, again, like Iron Treads didn't want to switch in on this, or because it's dead. Nothing else really wanted to switch in on it either. Not even Ogerpon, especially if I went for a Flash Cannon. But Thunderbolt is the play, and it does half to Zapdos, which is insane. You can see my reaction there in the corner as well, which is pretty cool. And now I'm like, okay, I can go for Flash Cannon, predicting the Ogerpon, but I don't really need to do that. Once Sturdy is broken, then we're kind of chilling. So I'm just going to go for another Thunderbolt and, you know, get that analytic boost and all that fun stuff. And yes, this is where it comes back in. This is where it comes back in, I'm pretty sure. Because I'm debating about Flash Cannon or Thunderbolt, and I end up clicking Thunderbolt instead. So, yes, that is very cool indeed. And actually, you know what? Yeah, I remember now. It's
we live.
We'll come back in here. We get our Citrus Berry off, which is very nice. And I guess a little bit of spoilers for you as well. We are going to go for the Thunderbolt, and it is going to pick up a kill on Zapdos. Massive, massive hit for me. Magnezone is such a beast. It is insane. Analytic Magnezone is such an OP Pokemon. It's wild, as I've just learned. Being able to two-shot a Zapdos like that is crazy work. We're going to see the bundle come back in, and now is when I start debating about, okay, do I want to go for a Flash Cannon, predicting a switch into Ogerpon, like flip turn into Ogerpon on the off chance that I live. Like, how do I want to handle this? I don't know. I literally said I don't know in the recording, which is very funny. But that's kind of what I'm debating at this point. And then this is around the time that my audio should be coming back on here in a second, because I'm like, okay, do I want to go Flash Cannon or Thunderbolt? And yeah, there we go. Okay, perfect. So back to the commentary. I just realized my microphone was muted. Okay, so basically I'm predicting Flash Cannon because I want to try and catch a flip turn. If they go for it, I think I'm going to Flash Cannon here. We are just going to see a Terra Blast. I think this will kill. That's my assumption anyways. Boom. Does it kill? Oh my gosh, it kills. That's crazy. Okay, so.
Bundle will kill, of course.
I think this is my raffle time. Because I will nuke this thing with a Leaf Storm and then eject pack out. They could go for a flip turn here. That's fine. I'm okay with that. They will never kill me with an Ice Beam, because if I Terra Dragon, yep, they never kill me. So I think, and with the eject pack as well, I get a free swap. So this puts me in a really great position. Runners and Worms, here we go. Alrighty, Terra, obviously, Leaf Storm. Here we go. We land these, baby. We land these. Alright, I guess I could have clicked Draco as well, but it honestly doesn't really matter here. We are going to go for the Terra Dragon, bada bing, bada boom. This isn't a risk-free play, obviously, but I think it will go well. Let's see what they do. They go for Flip! Okay. That's fine. We're gonna get a big chunk of damage on something, which is great. I am more than happy with
So
this.
it's not like
Very okay. So,
it's not choice lock.
if Ogre Pawn comes in here, this is pretty massive. Where's the Diet Type? That's gonna be. Oh yeah, that's Corner Pawn. Okay, that's Corner Pawn. So we're gonna fire a Leaf Storm of massive hits. Let's go. All right, I'm very okay with that. So yeah, we're gonna switch out here with the eject pack, get that HP recovery back up, which is great, and then we'll be able to freely switch in once Crook goes down, which is awesome. Bada bing, bada boom, Crooked. I will go ahead and punish a Swords Dance play here because I think that's very valuable. So I will go ahead and click Knock. Knock punishes literally everything. I think they're just gonna go for a Cudgel. That would be my, or well, not Horn Leech. Power Whip. Imagine they missed that Power Whip, dude. That would be crazy. But here I can just fire off a Fickle Beam. I don't think Fickle Beam can miss. Can Fickle Beam miss? I'm gonna look this up now. It does not miss. We do not miss these, so that is great. I'm okay with this. We're gonna send in Worms here. Bada bing, bada boom. Alrighty, and now we go for a Fickle Beam every single time. Bada bing, bada boom. We're gonna see a Knock. That's fine. We are itemless now, which is great. That's another reason why I ran eject pack specifically for that situation. We fire this off. Boom. Kills. Great. Okay. So now here's the interesting situation. Most likely Bundle's gonna come back in. We could see. Oh, okay. So Slow King comes back in, and you are Boots as well. You're probably going to go for a Chili. I think that's what you're going to go for here. Can I punish
Chili into bundle blizzards?
Because Leaf Storm still does a lot of damage to you. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to go for a sub. I'm going to go for a sub here. I want to see what you do. I want to see what you do here. I want to see if you go for Chili. Where's the Future Sight? Okay. Interesting. Okay. That's actually a really smart play. Do I Leaf Storm here then? A Leaf Storm punishes... I think what I'm going to do... I want this thing chipped down a little bit first before I do that. I'm going to Fickle Beam. I'm going to Fickle Beam here just to be safe. Bada bing, bada boom. And also, I just want to...
You'll still do a lot.
Let's go. Boom. Decent chunk of damage.
Ooh, never mind.
You know it's Boots. Where's the Slack Off? That's fine. I'm okay with that.
Does the screens are up or something? Or maybe no special attack?
Fickle Beam. Badushkis. Well, Future Sight break. It will break the sub, unfortunately. It will break the sub, but I don't think a Freeze Dry will break. I don't think a Freeze Dry will kill me, which would be pretty awesome if that was the case. And so we've seen Future Sight, we've seen Slack Off, we've seen Chilly Reception. It might just be Future Sight that they have. That might be the only move that they have. We're gonna see this Pokemon come in, that makes sense. We're gonna take the Future Sight. Unfortunate. Unfortunate. Alright, took damage for Worms. Okay, this is going to come down to... Okay. Oh god. How do I want to play this? I think Prim can win, but I need this thing gone. I think I have to Leaf Storm and hope they don't go for Ice Beam. Where's the flip? Wow, okay. This is fine. I'm okay with this then. Because this Slow King is going to come in, it's going to take a lot of damage, and then I can freely switch in my Prim. This is fine. I'm okay with this. I'm actually very okay with this. This is a winning... This is a fine scenario for me. I'm okay with this. We're going to fire a Leaf Storm here. Bada bing, bada boom. Does a lot of damage, which is great.
Yo, it's not enough.
I'm going to go ahead and switch into Siren for free. This is a very free swap for me. The last move could be Psychic Noise. If it is Psychic Noise, well on you. But I think if it's not Psychic Noise, I think we 1v1 this. I do think we 1v1 this, actually. We're gonna see Slack Off, obviously. I'm gonna fire off a Draining Kiss. Yeah, I'm gonna fire a Draining Kiss. I don't care. I'm gonna get some HP recovery here. Boom. Nice. Let's see what you want to go for here. Let's see what you want to go for here. We're gonna see Future Sight. Yep, that makes sense. Okay.
I'll go for Moonblast.
I think we'll go ahead, go for Moonblast. Future Sight.
Because if you get the special attack drop, it will, yeah,
Attack drop, which is great.
reduce the power of Future Sight.
The burn I'm not okay with. The burn I'm not as much okay with. So stop. We're probably going to see a Chili here. No, they can't go for Chili because, yeah, this puts them in a stalemate, actually. This puts them in a stalemate. They're forced to just, like, slack off until they die. So I think here what I do, I think I'm just going to click Moonblast again, right? Maybe High Roll. I could High Roll here, which would be great. Moonblast, boom. Alright, no High Roll. Interesting, they swap. Okay. Are they going to... They're going to try to get HP recovery. Yes, they're going to try to get HP recovery. That's what they're going to try to do. But this is still an okay scenario, I think. I'm still okay with this.
Yeah, Primary kind of wall
I'm okay with this because we're still not in range of a
the
freeze
2
dry
months.
Frozen, which is great. Yeah, we're not in range of a freeze dry still. I'm going to click Moonblast to catch a Slow King on a switch. Yeah, we're gonna see a flip turn here. We're gonna catch a Slow King. Oh, this is interesting. This is gonna be a very interesting game. This is gonna be a very, very interesting end game here. Oh, this is interesting. Okay. The burn here really sucks. I won't lie, y'all. The burn here is really unfortunate. Alright, we're gonna Moonblast here. Boom. Okay. So they
Well, it's not that bad though.
and I don't think they're going to let that happen. I'm going to go ahead and fire off a Moonblast here.
Like, yeah, maybe for sure from this spot,
So it's going to come down to whether or not
Bundle can kill the Primarina
No,
though.
Hydra can always live a hit. Okay. Oh god, this is going to be close. This is going to be so close, dude. This is going to be so close, man. Moonblast always kills. Slow King goes down. Alright, it's Hydrapple versus Iron Bundle. And Iron Bundle is Boots. We know the item. Leaf Storm will always kill. Oh, it's going to come down to luck. And I don't like that, but it is what it is. It's going to come down to luck. And sad. Very sad times. We're going to Moonblast here every single time. We're gonna see a freeze dry. That makes sense. Boom. Yep, that always kills. We go into Hydrapple, we click Leaf Storm, and we land the Leaf Storms. That's what's going to happen here. We land these Leaf Storms. Alright. It all comes down to this, baby. Let's go! Whew! Freeze dry pops off. Okay.
No blizzards?
Yes! Let's go! Terra Hydrapple with the clutch! Let's go!
Bendito! Where's that Specs?
Let's freaking go.
Blizzards. Specs blizzards would have been so nice under the what do you call? Under the snow, man. You need some lesson on how to use bundle with cloaking. Well, cloaking. Alright. So last battle is Rick and Mike. This is
week number 2. We are
Vivian. Do we see?
I know that being said, Terra Florges, of course, and
alright. So we have to match up the Sun. Oh yeah, the Sun team. Like, yeah, overpowered Sun team. Linear but powerful. And we have Davian with the Terrazarud, Spectria, of course, another threat, Screamtail, and yeah.
So yeah, annoying pick, which Dragon is always, you know, King Gambit, right? So we'll ignore the item, so that's what we're running the Mental Herb. And as far as our move, we're just gonna run our stabs and swordsons. This is very iffy versus stuff like Hydreigon, even Sarut itself. So it's gonna be very mind gamey, but that's just, you know, King Gambit, right? So we'll just play the mind games. We are Supreme Aurora, and hopefully this will be the last Pokemon on the field. Can just sweep with our stab. But in order to facilitate that, we are gonna be bringing our Hermione as making her debut. This is our secondary Terra Captain. More than likely, there's a very 50-50 that either one of these is gonna Terra. This thing is Terra normal, just so I can freely avoid taking damage or significant damage from the Spectrier. And if I am in front of a Spectrier, we're always setting a Trick Room on it. And yeah, this is my main answer to their team, I suppose. We're going to try to do some Trick Room shenanigans. Unfortunately, the opponent last week tried to do the same thing, so that's going to be annoying. But I think I can do it better. Passing Lane is mostly for Hydration. Psychic Noise actually helps stuff like, you know, Screamtail trying to stall me during the thing. You're also kind of 2 shots. Theta Croup, so we'll see. Healing Wish is, you know, to bring something in, especially King Gambit or another Pokemon that I have in the team that I'll talk in a minute. And yeah, we have enough bulk to leave 1 Fire Blitz from Blaziken, and some hits. You know, quick set to put together, I guess. And she is the Clown Watcher because we do have that sign. So heavy duty boots is to avoid having to take any damage from hazards and hopefully be able to leave what we need to leave. Anyways, Pokemon number 5 is going to be my potential, more than likely my lead, because I don't want my opponent setting up hazards turn 1. So it's going to be a Thunderous Thor, holding heavy to do the same thing. It's going to be a very bulky set like last week. I understand the modest nature seems interesting, but the main reason is because we didn't need the calm nature. We actually got better EVs. Anyways, we are bringing pretty much a similar set last week. The only difference is that we are bringing knockoff this time instead of Grass Knot. We do leave a Shadow Ball, 2 Shadow Balls technically from Expectrier, and 1 knockoff runs a route. So yeah, we'll go from there. Knockoff just annoy things. Ball Switch is generally good, and Taunt, you know, same thing. Anyways, last Pokemon, like I said, making his debut. The only reason why I drafted this was for Spectre, so we're bringing it. It's gonna be a Roblox, the ones well rested, holding leftovers. This is basically just a curse set, which can put in a lot of work. Luckily, Heavy Slam hits for 120, everything on their team. So between Heavy Slam, Body Slam, Crunch, you know, it's gonna be a lot of 50-50s on their team. But you know, I'm okay with that. We'll play that game. The special defense of this thing is very good, and Tick Fat is very useful in case they forget the fire moves. I don't know. Notably, I'm not bringing Sun, obviously. I did say last week during my team builder, guys, that I did wanted to draft a team that is a Sun team but can work outside Sun. So, yeah. And also, I think that bringing Sun will benefit them more than it will benefit me. I don't know, potentially in a rematch, I may bring it, because there are a few things that I can do. But anyways, thanks for watching. We'll see you in the game. Alright, welcome to the game, everybody. They bring Terra of Dark Sarud. Yikes. Okay, cool. And they did bring the Hydreigon. Okay. This is going to be an interesting game. This is going to be a very interesting game. Not even a Spectre on side. Okay. So the Sarud is basically for you. I guess. This thing's annoying too. I mean, the plays always start with him, right? Alright, hopefully it's a fun game without any hacks, yada yada. Yeah, this should be interesting. This should be very interesting. We'll take a few seconds here to think about. So we start with Torn. If they leave anything that can set up hazards, we taunt. Then we can Ball Switch out. Thunderwave is useless versus the Terra Dark's route. I don't take the hit after Terra Dark with you, which is gonna be annoying. I was expecting Terra Dark's route to be fair.
I don't think you will try to set hazards. When you see a Hatterene, you always scared to like set hazards.
Terra Dark's route. Static shot. Okay, cool. That works for me. That very much works for me. I'm just gonna knock you off. Get rid of whatever item you have. should be slower than me. So yeah. What will be really helpful is if they are solvers on this. For watch expensive, your ball switch is gonna be doing 25%. Ooh, that did nothing. It's left this. Okay,
That's fully fizz there for sure.
that's fine. Yep.
I didn't check the full
Okay.
set. But if it's a physical, pure physical,
Don't care about that too much.
get
especially
on
now,
real.
when
It's
I'm
more
on
like
Twitch.
support.
If I ball switch, I go into the burn versus you will be annoying, but you know, it's gonna be what's gonna be. I will taunt you, and then that way you have to go into something else. Could just put damage on you. I think I'm gonna taunt you. I understand it's probably useless, but you know, it is what it is. You're gonna Hydro me, okay. Alright, buddy. Sure. Cool. We're just gonna ball switch on this on you then. If that's the play, if that's the game we're gonna play, that's the game we're gonna play. Hydro will do 39%-ish. So this is looking like it's just a defensive set. My ball switch should do a little bit of damage. Oh. I forgot I'm faster. Oh well. We're going to Roblox. Because they cannot will this. We're gonna Hydra. That's okay damage. We're gonna get some leftover recovery. Hopefully the ton doesn't wear off here. They didn't, right? Yeah, okay. You could go into the Tentacruel, I suppose. I think my best play here is to Body Slam. Put damage on something. This thing is not super important without the Spectre. If I can get a paralysis, which I won't, but if I could, that would be great. I would be a big fan of that. You know? So, what would you go into? Who got Metagross? That would be super annoying. I really don't want Hazards up. Bakinari, that is the... Okay.
There's still the chunk. Not enough, but I think at +1 you will do more, way more.
I mean, the thing is, I don't want rocks, so we're gonna go to you. Screamtail, utility. Ooh, they call my switch. Metagross, Static Shock. Yeah, I suppose. Go ahead, go for Body Slam. You will have to ball switch here. Oh, you don't have Metagross. I'm an idiot.
Only concern here is, does he have
probably into the Tentacruel will be my guesstimation. So maybe setting up a Trick Room here wouldn't be the worst, right? Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. They're just gonna Hydro me. Fudge. I'll take it though. Okay. Damn. Okay. Well, we do go for the Psychic Noise here. Let's put some damage on you. Oh, we create it. Sucks for them, but I'll take it. Good job, Hattering. Tentacruel, probably. Cool, Hydreigon. That would be interesting. Aqualat. Tentacruel. Yep. Cool. Which is going to you, right? Cool, going to you. Don't see much of a point. Let's just go to Roblox. If they ball switch, they ball switch. Oh, I mean, flip turn. They're just gonna sludge bomb. Fair enough. We take it. Okay, so we are at what? 2 turns Trick Room? So we're gonna curse here. And then the next one we attack.
Oops.
We'll expect him to stay in though. Tentacruel. I will assume this is Soul Vested. So my Snorlax. Moon Knight. Excuse me? Excuse me? I mean, sure. Yeah, we'll take that. We just bought a zombie, right? Interesting choice. Well, we are +1 now. Versus... Oh, another crit, dude! That sucks for them. That sucks so bad for them. Damn, dude. I think if I set up rocks now, that thing dies to entry too. Alright, so that's the end of the thing. Damn, dude, these crits are being... Hang on the bot. Hang on the bot. So Blaziken could kill me with close combat.
So now you cannot complain about Skull Burn.
Hydreigon took a ton of damage. Body slang with a crit. If he doesn't have any bulk, that was a roll. I'm pretty sure he has a bulk up. It is what it is. This was my last turn of Trick Room though, so yeah. Beast Boy. Really? We're doing this now. This is where we're doing this. Yep. I mean, shit, dude. I mean, this is what we brought it for, I guess. They're just gonna Terra. It doesn't get Darkest Lariat, I know that. So it's just gonna Terra. Okay. I mean, that doesn't matter. Knock up. That's gonna hurt. Definitely gonna hurt. Didn't hurt nearly as much as I thought it was going to be. This hurts you more. That has been how many? It's been quite a few and still the paralysis, huh? Yeah, no, we're just gonna keep body slamming. Because it should be one.
Damn, man.
Zarude. They're dark.
Knock off.
Yep. Okay. Could be a
No,
roll
it's +1.
to show it. It's gonna be what's gonna be. You know, I don't. Interesting place. Interesting place. Oh, they're gonna give me Hydreigon. Okay, we'll take it. Yep. I mean, that's fine with me. Yep. Another crit too, dude. What is it with all the freaking crits?
Yo,
Holy
that's
cow.
crazy.
Sound whistle. That's what it is.
That's crazy.
Okay. So, if they kill me here, do I care? I mean, the problem is, yeah. Could just go to you, take the hit. Do we take 2 though? Blaziken versus Greytoss. I mean, technically with 2, but it is iffy, you know. Losing a Snorlax here will be unfortunate, but I don't think I need it anymore. So I think we just go for it. Okay. Yep. Yep. Did we see a Life Orb? We didn't see a Life Orb, right? Speed boost, yeah. I didn't see a Life Orb. That's good. So. Anyways. So. Blaziken on -1. We'll take a ton from body press. So I guess we do go Greytoss. At any point, it could go Scream Tail, which will be annoying. The Saru is still alive too, which is something we have to remember. I could just Stealth Rock here. You could have Grass Knot too. Damn it, dude, I had to go for it. Yeah, they were not gonna stay. What are we going into? Black Canary. Unfortunate. But it is what it is, you know? Sure, I'll go for the Stealth Rocks. If I go Hermione here, I think it's fine. I'm just gonna go Hermione. If they call it and double up, then good on them. Sure, I'll go for the Stealth Rocks. The problem is, you can't just leave a Blaziken just sitting like that, dude. Tentacle's still alive, which is something we have to remember. Yeah. Okay, we definitely, unless they're Battle Pass, but if they're Battle Pass, they would have done it last turn, right? So we'll see. That's fine. I mean, we got Trick Room again here, right? Yeah, we always got Trick Room again. They could try to wish, and if they do, they do. Nope, they're just gonna attack. Okay. One can grab the hit wouldn't be my best bet. So I'm gonna go Great Toss. Play Rough Me. Oh, that hurts so much. Take some damage with Repair Helmet, which they just recover. I want my Stealth Rock up. They go for their own Stealth Rock, then so be it. Yeah, there goes the rocks. Yeah, anchor me. That works for me, buddy. Right. So we go back into hat, right? Although we could go into you if they go into root. That's annoying.
Oh, wait.
How many turns to trick room? 2 turns to trick room. We are gonna go back into Hermione. I think I can take one more play, bro. Sam Wilson. Going to this. Okay. Cool. This is my last turn of trick room. I wanna go for the psychic noise. If I kill it, they go into root. Root is weak though. Then we go for psychic noise. That is annoying. Yeah, it sucks, but it is what it is, you know. Don't want to risk you. I also kinda don't need you.
It can be sub though.
We're gonna Thor. It's probably a sack at this point, but that's fine. Flare Blitz, okay. Damn! Was it a crit? It was not a crit. Holy cow. Okay. Cool. We go back into Great Toss. I think I just roar you. Yeah. Are you going to Rotten? To this thing. Okay. We're gonna keep on taking damage.
Yeah.
Bring some of these again. That's funny as hell. Okay.
Where did I bring you?
I called you Earthquake.
Back to
It's
me.
really, is Rotten dead? Oh, the Rotten is dead. Okay. I think we Earthquake here. Because I think they're gonna attack. Never mind. They go for this. That's good. That's good damage. That's good damage. They don't have the Hydreigon anymore. This is what it is. I think here's where we got Hermione, right? Is the Tentacruel dead? He's alive. Tentacruel is alive. I set up on you though. Let's go with Hermione. Yeah. We'll try to go for Trick Room. Oh, that sucks for Dan. God, that sucks for them. Holy cow,
Yo,
that is bad for them. Holy cow.
Mike, you got
Yep.
really
Oh my God,
lucky
this
this
has been
time.
awful for them. Yeah.
Lot of luck.
Now we set up.
Crits, miss.
Arcane Gambit. Man, that sucks for them. There goes players. Damn, dude. I thought that maybe they could miss, but Jesus, that is bad for them. Yeah. Now we just go Arcane Gambit. Could you have Drain Punch? Does he get Drain Punch?
I think the Iron Head will kill from here.
I'm gonna have 2 turns to do things. I'm gonna start since here. Okay.
Imagine Encore. Oh, damn.
Yep. Indeed. Indeed, that is a play you can go for. Sucks for you that I have this though.
Wow.
Gambit versus Screamtail.
Nice bring, nice bring.
Screamtail, if you are 252. 252. Bolt. Without this. God, fucking
You should KO at +2. With Supreme Overload at
Go for
plus
the Iron Head, right?
3. Well, it will give you
How many
30%.
Pokemon there on my side? 1, 2, 3. Okay. Yeah, we should go for Iron Head. Damn it, dude. Alright, this thing's dead. Gumby, Scream Tail. I'm pretty sure I could kill it, but you know, it is what it is. 2, Bolt. +2. 3 Floating Alleys. Yeah, kind of could kill it, but yeah, I don't know if that have it or not. That sucks for them though. That sucks for them. And the thing is, the Healing Wish store too, which is funny. Why do I have still like the Iron Moth? The Iron Moth doesn't do anything to the Tentacle though. So we'll see what they go into here. They should always go Root, I believe.
No, they will go Blaziken first. Blaziken Protect, if they have Protect.
They go Sam Wilson.
Yeah.
Cool.
If they have Protect.
Terra. How much are you doing close combat? Your name is Blaziken. If you're a fire and you are not Life Orb, about 50%. I don't think that was the right play. We'll see. Fair enough. I do try to go for the Sucker Punch, it doesn't work. Let me see something. Yeah, okay. We'll try to go for the Sucker Punch again. We just kill it, let's go. Okay. So the Tentacruel is annoying now. I mean, if you are like Tentacruel, let's say that you're like Modest 252 with Surf. 78%, holy shit. Okay, we'll try to go for the Sucker Punch first. See if it works out.
Maybe we'll go for Toxic.
Yes.
Okay, no, you want for attacking. Wow.
That's King Gambit for you, brother. That is Terra King Gambit for you, brother. Holy cow, this Pokemon is broken. I don't think there's anything Saru can do.
Like, even with that Terra, I would have been good.
Yeah, no, there's nothing you can do. For you, I'm just gonna Iron Head you, I guess. you do that, brother, you do that. I'm sure that will work out for you. Synthesis my ass. Alright, Davian. That's just Terra King Gambit for you, dude. The Mental Herb, I finally learned how to deal with the freaking Anchor's Pokemon.
Yeah, their mental herb was really fun.
We'll move on to week number
Was
2.
perfect.
Thanks for watching. We'll see you next week. Bye now.
So we have the full. This is the end. So we finish with the what do you call? Very lucky team for Mike. Lucky game, and it is my last time with this laptop, so I'm gonna change. Yeah, that was what I was doing in the background, trying to set up my stuff. But oh well, and we managed to reach 350. That's a very nice game. I hope I can get more. So guys, thank you for watching. Leave a like, follow, and as usual, stay